Hey guys, this is Halos. Welcome to another episode of Fire Emblem Fates. Hope you guys are having a good one whenever you're watching this video. So yeah, about that mic quality in part 2, I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. It was just a dumb thing. It was super early in the morning and I only had one earbud in, and it unfortunately wasn't the one with the microphone next to my actual face, so you guys were hearing my voice from my crotch, so I'm sorry. So sorry. But this one should be better because I'm actually got both earbuds in, and it's not like 4 in the morning when I'm recording this, so I'm pretty alert and I'm ready to go. So hopefully we won't have another mishap like that for a while. Every time I try, it seems I get a problem straightened out. I usually come up with a new one somewhere in some part that messes up later, but I think we're good for now. So it looks like we're waking up, and Rinka, who smacked us over the head at the end of the last part, is watching us sleep. Surprisingly popular. I was surprised. Rinka's like number 4, I think, on the list of Fates characters in terms of popularity that aren't in Fire Emblem Heroes yet, if that matters to any of you. Probably doesn't to some of you, but a lot more popular than I would think. I'm kind of a Charlotte person myself. I really like Charlotte. She's probably my favorite female unit in at least probably Fates, just as a whole, I would say. But I'm a little bit bummed because Rinka and a bunch of the Beast units beat out Charlotte in terms of popularity. So a little bit disheartening for me, I guess. She already has an alt, I suppose, but I would really prefer if Charlotte had a vanilla unit in the game.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm not super concerned about this part in terms of difficulty. I've played through this chapter a few times recently already, and it's not too difficult. It requires a little bit of lucky RNG to make sure that Sakura, who you're going to see here in like 2 seconds, doesn't get knocked out. You kind of have to move a little bit faster than what's typically comfortable, but it's definitely doable. It's not hard. Not nearly as hard as the chapter that follows this one. Oh god, that's loud. I'm going to take out my left earbud, the one with no mic on it. But yeah, so my plan is this part is going to be its own like episode, just this next chapter. I think it's chapter 4, whenever we get to meet Sakura and Hinoka for the first time, when Korin does anyway. We've seen them before, whenever Korin had his dream.
Thank you.
But chapter 4 is going to be an episode. Chapter 5 will be an episode. Chapter 5, Mother, it's the last one of the prologue. And then we'll actually start playing Conquest. And I did decide we're going to be playing as male Korin for Conquest, and I have a female avatar on a separate save that we're going to be playing Birthright as.
I cannot believe it.
I feel like Milf... I just said Milf. I meant to say Milfkoto. Same thing, honestly. She is a Milf. I can't believe that came out of my mouth. I was gonna say, Milfkoto, I feel really, really bad for her. But...
What?
Because, like, evidently Halos or Korin or whatever, I can't get over that I just called her a Milf. It's so true, though. Oh my god. It's so bad. Holy shit. Anyway, Milfkoto.
Please, listen.
I feel like she's really tragic, but this whole part of the prologue is just really awkward for me.
No.
Oh man, part of me really wants to restart this chapter, but I just want to roll with it. I don't feel like starting over. I already started over once for this chapter. Usually whenever I record, I have to start over once or twice, just because, like, the beginning's the hard part, nailing the intro, and then after that everything, pretty much for the most part, kind of rolls off your tongue naturally. You kind of have little slips of the tongue every once in a while. Milfkoto. I need to actually focus on reading the story. Usually I read the story a lot more when I'm editing. But right now I'm just talking because like Fate's story is kind of uninteresting. Just a little bit. It's not okay, it's not uninteresting, it's just that it's like kind of cliche, number one, and number two, it just doesn't have very much structure. I'm not a creative writer by any means, but like, and by creative writer I mean I don't write like stories or fiction very much. That's kind of something that engineering programs in college do to use. They don't let you really write creatively anymore unless it's in your free time, but it's just kind of all over the place. It doesn't feel like there's any rhyme or reason for most of the stuff that close and company do, at least in Conquest. I think I did hear, I don't know if this is true or not, but I did hear at one time, like in a video I was watching, it was either a video on YouTube that I was watching or it was an article that I was reading, but evidently the developers cut like 75% of the story of Fates before they released the game, just because it was too long and it wasn't all going to fit. So that's, evidently that's one theory for why the game's story and the plotline is just kind of janky and discontinuous, I suppose.
I'm sorry about this.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Charlotte, I mentioned her earlier. I think she shares a voice actor with Sakura.
Listen.
Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, looks like Kaze has Vulnerary. That's going to be useful. I may have to use it on him, I may have to use it on Korin, I'm not exactly sure, but regardless I'm going to visit the village with Rinka. And she's going to give us a stat booster, which I'm going to trade to Korin instantly, and I'll probably use it. Yeah, I'll use it on Korin. I don't really see a reason to use it on Kaze right now, because he's going to leave us after, I think, the next chapter. And we're not going to see him again for a long time, so there's really no point using it on him. I know stats do carry over from the prologue into the main game, like either Conquest or Birthright, whichever one you choose. Actually, here's what I'll do. That's not a 4. Yeah, here we go. Move Rinka here. Oh, that's Ryoma, not Kaze. And now I'll swing. So that'll be 14 out of 20, probably, as long as I hit that second string. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Nice. I was kind of hoping they would go for Rinka. Yeah, here we go. Rinka does well if she's wounded. It's kind of like... Okay, I really shouldn't make analogies with heroes to Fates, but like, it's kind of like a Brazen. If she's below... Actually, is it a Brazen? Exactly. Get some heals. Okay, I'm not stealing the experience. Is it technically a Brazen? Is it called a Brazen skill that Rinka has? Let's look. Fiery Blood. Seal resistant. No. Okay. So it's kind of like a Brazen, effectively. I really should not go backwards with terminology from heroes to Fates, but like, basically when she's below a certain amount of health, yeah, when she's not at full health, she does more damage. So I was kind of hoping initially they would go for her, but they ended up going for her anyway. That turn worked out really well, that enemy phase. They pretty much all missed Kaze. How far can Korin go? Halos. How far can Halos go? He can go here. Oh shit. Dang it, I should have put him here. He would have been able to reach his Dragon Vein regardless, but now Kaze is going to be on his own. He's fine for now. Oh shit, he hit. Ugh. Frustrating. That enemy phase didn't go out as well as I hoped. And now Ryoma's going to steal that EXP. Big sad. Okay, that's still in cover. So we can vulnerary up, hit that Dragon Vein. And then I kind of want to put Rinka. She's wounded. I would like to put her to the north of Kaze, but she can't reach that far. How far can... is this in cover? No. We can't reach there. Let's see, how far can all of these guys go? So she's probably, if anybody tries to attack her, she's going to get attacked from the boss. Dang it, where do I want to put her? Can this guy reach? He can't. I don't know if I want to put her there. I think... Alright. Let's just play it. You know what? Right here. Put her in cover. Don't know if it'll make a difference. Nice. Nice crit. Nice. Kaze hitting with the debuff probably allowed Halos to kill. I just hope Halos doesn't die here. He's kind of shooting himself in the foot by hitting people. It's tricky. That was actually a good pair up because, oh god, is Ryoma's probably gonna kill. Oh no, he left the boss experience to us. I don't. Oh man, that's just a little bit nerve-wracking. If I can chip here, debuff him a little further. Now it's probably safe, relatively speaking. See what kind of a level up we're gonna get.
This is my chance.
Speed, luck, death. Death good, speed good, luck I suppose, but would have been nice to get a little bit more strength or magic. Because the next chapter we're gonna get the Dragon Stone, and it might be useful to have a little bit more magic for that. Noka cleaning up shop. God dang it, Ryoma. Stop stealing my EXP. Oh, who's got the vulnerary? You do, so I'll move you first. Use that vulnerary, and then kill him. Yeah, Halos is doubling consistently now, which is really good. Alright, here's what I can do. It might be a little bit risky. Should I? I don't really know if I want to do that. I kind of want to hit this dragon. She'll live. She'll be fine another turn. So, what we can do. Nope. Switch. Items. Wait. I don't know if Hinoka is going to go for that guy or not. Nope. That was kind of stupid of me. I don't really know why I did that. This may be the end of the chapter, because I'm stupid, and I decided to pop the Dragon Vein for no reason. Oh, never. It's okay. He goes for Sakura anyway. I thought he did, but he's not going to kill her. Nice. 8 turns. Not too bad. So I think with that, after the dialogue is over, I'll probably call the episode. I don't think that we have enough time
Thank you so very
to
much.
do Chapter 5 as well. That's probably going to be an episode in itself. It's kind of a long and a difficult chapter, so at least on Hard Classic, I'm probably playing the chapter wrong. I've been playing ahead. I've been playing ahead just to practice the levels before I actually get to them myself, or in the Let's Play. So, just to get a little practice ahead of time so I don't look like a total idiot. Ew. Just kidding. It is kind of sad what happened to Korin, or at least what Hinoka thinks happened to Korin.
Sorry.
Big brother.
That's right. Yes.
Norian scum!
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just
That's
reading.
right.
I'm actually trying to read the story.
No.
It's kind of funny that she called them quote-unquote pure evil when she references the faceless turning on mages who created them. This is probably, you guys probably don't care about, or some of you, I don't know, some of you may find this interesting or not, but I don't know if you guys know who Jordan B. Peterson is. He's like a psychologist who's written a lot of books or something. And I had to write a paper for college in response to a book that I read. And I cited a Jordan B. Peterson interview where he was describing the definition of what is truly pure evil, and he said that pure evil is when a person, an evil person, desires to do harm to somebody else so badly that they're willing to do it even at expense to themselves. That's what pure evil is. So it's kind of interesting that Hinoka used the phrase pure evil or truly evil in reference to the Norians not caring if the faceless turn on the mages who created them. I guess that's a little bit of an academic spin for you. I don't know if you care or not. I just thought that was interesting. You hear that, guys? Milfkoto said that I'm handsome.
Pardon?
I'm so sorry.
No. Go on.
I love her voice. It's so soothing.
Huh?
Yeah. Maybe you, Korin. I'm tired of hearing it. Every time I turn on this goddamn game. Oh, God. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with Azura. It's like they were trying to marry, like, fan service with, like, a classic dancer songstress from, like, Fire Emblem 7 or something like that. They're just rehashing Ninian. And it's just kind of like, ugh. And she's just not an interesting character either, in my opinion.
You.
Well,
I do think it's funny that she has a higher. I saw one time that she has a higher strength growth than Ike in Path of Radiance.
huh?
I'm not sure if that's true or not because I didn't play Path of Radiance all the way through.
Truly.
Or maybe it's Radiant Dawn. I'm not sure. I tried to play Path of Radiance with a friend back home, and like, we just started it. We got like, I can't remember what we got. It was like, I remember there was a forest or something. I think it was Seren's Forest. We got through that chapter, and then I don't know. I just got too bored of it. It just, oh man.
No.
I think maybe this game's story interests me more than Path of Radiance, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for that. But Path of Radiance, man, it's so boring. That's a personal preference. Don't smite me. Now I know I shouldn't upload this video, but I'm going to anyway. Personal preference, personal preference.
I see.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna leave it there for this part. So I hope you enjoyed this one more than last one, and I definitely hope that my audio turned out well, because I think this was a pretty good part all in all. It worked out pretty well. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next part in Chapter 5, I believe, which is Mother. It's called Mother. So I will see you guys later. Have a good one.